Hey everybody, Chainsaw Reacts back. Once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is Season 2, Episode 5, entitled To Steal an Ant-Man. Now, based off the title, I'm guessing it's involving Ant-Man, who we haven't seen, I think, since the Season 1 finale, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think we've seen him since then, because like, he had been saying for quite some time during Season 1 that he's been wanting to leave the Avengers because he joined for specific reasons, but he didn't join to be a part of the fight or whatever. So, I think, if I remember correctly, because I'm trying to remember, like, was there any point we saw him, and I don't think so. I don't think we've seen him since, potentially, this episode with the title Ant-Man. So, he's been gone, pretty much, and we've had a lot of stuff going on. Of course, the last episode, Welcome to the Kree Empire, phenomenal shit, epic shit. Oh my gosh, Miss Marvel introduction with Carol Danvers. And we had this whole thing with, you know, the Skrulls. No, Kree, sorry, not Skrulls. Kree, because the ending we had Cap, Skrull Cap, like showing his Skrull face while wearing the Cap suit, which was kind of odd. But it was the Kree that showed up, and we had all that shit go down. And just seeing how powerful, you know, Carol Danvers is. I'm going to say Captain Marvel. She's not Captain Marvel yet. She's Miss Marvel. And she was offered to join the Avengers, which I don't know if that means she'll be popping up in every single episode after that point, or if it's just going to be here and there, whatever, because she said she still has stuff to do with Sword, which they also, I think, the first introduction to Sword in the last episode as well. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening in this season so far, a lot of cool shit going on. So I'm excited to go over this episode, To Steal an Ant-Man. Let's get into it now, guys, and see where he's been during these last little bit, because there's been some crazy shit going down, and he's not been around. So I'm curious to see where, I guess they'll hopefully explain that in this episode and all that kind of stuff. So here we go, guys, To Steal an Ant-Man. Let's go. They're making it obvious. They're showing all this stuff that makes him leave. Enhance.
I knew you'd come back. This is where we belong.
Jan.
You'll get your lab here up and running again. You'll bring all your weird bugs back.
It isn't me anymore.
I just saw
No.
you steal money or some shit. What's up with that?
You're Ant-Man.
You know?
Not, Jan. We want different things.
The Avengers
Are not a solution to the world's problems. One day you'll see. This is all a house of cards.
If you hate all this so much, then help us find a better way. Walking away isn't going to help anyone. Can't you see how much this is hurting me? Hank?
No. This can't be happening.
That wasn't him. Okay, so it wasn't him. Okay, it's good. But he was barely listening to her before. Like, dude, she's trying to talk to you.
What do you want?
I just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry.
Damn, he was calling to ask for help. Never mind.
But the biggest danger is to whomever stole it. If the thief were to activate the PIM particles in the belt, they'd find themselves in what would look like another world.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
All that being said, the insect population has distinct advantages over an intruder. Poison. I thought they'd be a non-violent way to subdue supervillains.
Someone's
Doesn't seem
using it.
stabilized yet.
Not for that.
When used, the affected targets don't stop shrinking. They go subatomic. Will you take the case?
Sure. But we'll need half our fee up front.
Oh! What? Wait, what? Luke Cage and Iron Fist?
The money.
Freeze! Lie down on the ground or I will
The
fire.
money. It's very important.
Just wait.
Why not go to his own team? He's an Avenger. I don't get it.
I do. Man's got pride. Some dude stole his superpowers.
Yeah,
Started
basically.
robbing banks with him.
Yeah.
He probably didn't want to have to tell his Avengers buddies how bad he messed up. I remember some punks telling me it's run by Hydra. This guy's not too bright if he's ripping them off.
Pym said that whoever this is, they didn't even get the money. He said it got sucked into something called the microverse.
If this guy botched the job, he'll try it again. And if he's ripping
Yeah,
off crooked
true.
banks,
And if he's ripping off Hydra-specific banks, there's something up with that.
He still didn't have to bend it like that.
Check it out. Looks like we got some more superheroes here.
Who's this?
do we look like superheroes to you?
Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh my god. Come on, I want to see the fist. I want to see the Iron Fist. Come on.
Focusing my chi. Maybe if you were open to focusing your own energy, you Luke.
Sweet Christmas.
Sweet Christmas. Yep.
Got it. That was easy.
I mean, just give up, dude. Just give up. Bursting on in.
Scott.
Scott?
Know this guy?
Scott Lang. He's the
I should have
necklace man for my
guessed
father.
it.
But then my daughter got sick.
Okay, I should have guessed it was Scott, but I didn't think that'd be the thing they're going with, you know?
Needed money to finish the cure. He said he'd
Can't. It's probably too,
I didn't have time to research and pull off
too
the main
like,
job.
you know, messed up to say on a kids show, but kill her.
The work you did in that, no one can help me.
Dang. He didn't have to do that, man.
I've known your dad a long time.
Jesus.
Little Cassie.
Don't do this.
Cross,
See?
you got the money. That was the deal. Let Cassie go.
Guess what, Ant-Man? The deal just changed. I got my very own suit.
Yeah, we're the Avengers. I'm Captain America. My friend in the pajamas is Thor. Now how about you back off the grid before
Thor,
we
I'm
get
Captain
upside
America.
the head?
Thor,
Him,
you know.
Everything.
No!
Oh! Oh, shit. That was pretty smart. Oh, I thought he was gonna actually stab him. Ooh! Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. Laser blast, not actual bullets. What an idiot! What an idiot! Oh. Oh! Yes, I was waiting for that. Come on, come on, come on.
They don't. But I do.
It's kind of crazy to watch, like, little tiny guy fighting him and he can't see where it's coming from.
Ant-Man was on an undercover mission for the Avengers. They'll explain the bank robberies to the police.
I'm not Ant-Man.
You are now.
I was right. He's now Ant-Man.
Not to be as
There you have it, guys. To Steel and Ant-Man. I think that was the correct title anyways. Episode 5 of Season 2. Surprising episode. Now, obviously, I'm glad that Ant-Man was in the title and it actually was involving Hank. But then they introduced us to the second Ant-Man, Scott Lang, which I should have guessed it, but I wasn't like 100% sure. Like, is that the direction they're going with here, or is it like literally just some guy took the suit and is going around and robbing stuff, and it's just some bad guy that just got a hold of the suit? Like, he knew what he was doing. He found out who Hank Pym was. He found out he's Ant-Man. Went and stole it. Turns out, no, it's actually Scott. And he's doing it for a good reason. Okay, thank God. Because it wasn't like a typical thing of where it's Scott and he's doing some bad things, and then we're going to turn his life around. We're going to turn him around. We're going to... It's all... No, he was doing it from the beginning for a real reason. He did his time in jail. But when he got out, he was doing it to pay back the money that this guy... I forget what he said his name was. The villain of the episode... claimed that, you know, the money, he hid it away before he went to jail, so he was just giving the money back. I thought, and I think it was a little bit of a misdirection, but I think it was just, like, still indicating Hydra is still around there, because we had Luke Cage. By the way, I'll get to the whole Luke Cage and Iron Fist stuff in a second. Where the bank that he had robbed, I think it was the second bank where he lost the money, then came back and got it, that it was a Hydra-run bank, thinking, wait, could this be a guy that took the Ant-Man suit and then is robbing Hydra banks or places that are Hydra affiliated to get back at Hydra for something and has no connection, or at least Maybe they're not saying it in this episode, there was no connection, but no, it's just Scott trying to save his daughter's life, which is a very good thing. So, Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Power Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Oh my gosh. That was freaking awesome. It's Heroes for Hire. Like, it hit after a little bit after seeing them, like, fucking Heroes for Hire. Because he saw the wanted ad, and then as he's talking, explaining all this stuff, which, by the way, revealing that the money, when it shrunk down, the reason why he wasn't carrying a bag or anything, I don't think I saw a bag with him when they showed what looks like Hank in the Ant-Man suit riding on a flying ant or a flying, bug or whatever, that the money kept shrinking forever. So, like, they were introducing that aspect of basically continuously shrinking to the point. Because, I mean, they've done that in the MCU, the Microverse or whatever. Like, they've done that kind of stuff. So it's really cool that they did that in this episode with the money. And then realizing, that's something that I don't think was really dived into too much or at all, really, back when Hank was Ant-Man and everything in the first season of Avengers. But then the reveal. Oh, so cool. It was so cool to see Luke Cage, Power Man, and Iron Fist kicking ass, taking names. Their action scenes were awesome. Really cool to see them. And I hope this is not the last. I hope it's not the last we see them, because that was really cool. Because those are characters who, of course, had Netflix series. And those shows, for the most part, had some, positive feedback. Luke Cage got a lot more positive feedback than Iron Fist did. The first season of Iron Fist is not that great. I still enjoyed it, but it wasn't that great. But Luke Cage got a lot more praise than Iron Fist did. But it was cool to see them here, and Iron Fist in his comic book accurate, outfit essentially. And Luke Cage doesn't really have an outfit per se. It's like some iterations he has some sort of outfit, but it's not needed. It was just really cool to see them, fighting together and seeing the Iron Fist. That was really cool. And Luke Cage that was so badass. Him just standing there, and that guy's just punching him in the face, punching all over. He's like, sorry, man, invincible skin or whatever it is, and threw that guy like, now get the hell out of here. Get out of here. It was fucking awesome. Something, too, I think was really interesting, too, is that they had Hank in the, right after we saw what looked like Hank as Ant-Man robbing that bank, which it wasn't. We had Hank walking around the Avengers mansion a little bit, not much. We didn't see anybody else besides Wasp. We didn't see anybody else besides them two talking. And I thought for a second, is this actually Hank? Because he's not acting like Hank. He's just, like, not really talkative. Is this like a trick? No, it's actually Hank. It was actually him. I thought when he saw the news report, he was going to say something, because like the camera it zoomed in and showed Hank. Now maybe that was just for us, the viewers, to see that, but the camera didn't actually pick up Ant-Man flying around. Ant-Man, not really Ant-Man, but it was Scott. But I thought they would show that, but we saw it, but they didn't show it. But then he just he saw the money shrinking and realized, that's my fucking tech. So he went back and he was correct on that. Him calling her up on the card, which I was surprised, but it makes sense. He was going to tell her. He was going to tell her, I need your help, because someone stole everything. Someone stole Ant-Man. Someone stole the suit, all this stuff. And then she's rightfully so, saying what needs to be said, because she's just like, what do you call me for? Like, you're telling me to quit again? Because she's so upset, and I think she has a right to do that. I also think Hank has a right to step away, because they had laid out the groundwork early on before he joined as Ant-Man. His intentions and his whole philosophy in capturing these villains, trying to not do what everyone else was doing, like fight all the time. Because like in the openings, like previously on the Avengers, they showed clips of him, of course, deciding it's best for him to move on, Ultron being a failure, everything going on, and him not feeling at place, and there's more ways to come to a conclusion than just fighting. So they had set this up several different ways, and I think they did a pretty good job. So I understand her viewpoint, I understand his viewpoint, where it's not going to work. So at the end, when he told Scott, you're Ant-Man now, I don't know if that means Scott's going to then show up at the Avengers in a couple episodes or right away and say he's the new Ant-Man, or what he's going to do. I don't know. Maybe he's going to be just off on his own, or working with Iron Fist and Luke Cage. I don't know. He's Ant-Man now. I don't know what that means for the future. I would like to think Hank is not completely gone from the show, because I feel like he's too important of a character to have him exit this kind of way. I could be wrong, but I would like to think that if he truly is going to leave the show before the show ends in season 2, because there's no season 3, unfortunately. Sucks. It really fucking sucks. I would like to think that he would come back for one last big moment or one truly goodbye, because he's had a connection with all of the Avengers in some sort of capacity. He's worked with them, and of course, him and Tony's relationship. There are so many things that needs to be said, I would think, if he's truly going to leave the show and never come back. I don't think he's fully gone. He still has the tech. He's just saying, Scott, you're Ant-Man now. Doesn't mean he can't come back in some sort of capacity or something to help behind the scenes. We'll have to wait and see on that. But it was a really good, really good episode. Really well done. I really liked the fact that we got to see the Heroes for Hire. That was really cool. And apparently we have a new Ant-Man, so I think that's going to be setting up some pretty interesting storylines. Hopefully, if he shows up at the Avengers to join in as the new Ant-Man. I'm not really sure. But yeah, really good episode, really good stuff. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they do in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Whatever thoughts you have about this episode, let me know in the comments below, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.